Welcome to Loxton 2015, the first of the races in the series for this 30th year of Pedal Prix. Behind me here on Loxton's main street, can you believe they've shut it down and 90 teams are lining up. Now Pedal Prix, what it is, human-powered vehicles raced in this instance for 6 hours. It brings communities together. It's predominantly schools, although there are adult teams in here as well. We're looking at a very exciting day. Loxton itself has just grabbed this by the horns and said, welcome. Let's first chat with some of the adult competitors in Category 4. HP Racing have returned with a new vehicle and high hopes for the race.
We've been racing since 2007, but we had a long break. We came back 2 years ago. I was a lot narrower than the last one. It's gotten a lot smaller, a more aero. But this fairing will only be used for this race. We've got a lot of mods still to make to it. Goal for today, top 5.
Relentless Racing also have a new car, full tilt, with all sorts of updates to it.
Carbon guards, carbon wheel spats, everything carbon. Trim the trike down as much as we can to lighten weight. Every gram helps really. This race would definitely be top 10. All new team training hard and going to gym each afternoon, getting the legs built up really.
Wattle Racing have come over to South Australia from Victoria with their new vehicle, Toothless.
This year we've got a new trike, it's a whole new design. It seems to be a bit faster, so hopefully we'll be up the top, if not at the top, with the team that we've got. We're just all young kids. I'm one of the oldest and I'm only 19.
A lot goes on behind the scenes here with the racers from these teams actually designing, engineering and fabricating their own vehicles.
That kid down there designed and built most of it. We all build the fairing and stuff, but yeah, he built a lot of the body and in CAD and then sit there and sand it back. A lot of the team members all do engineering. We're used to building fiberglass and composites, Kevlar. We're moments away from the rolling lap here in Loxton. They'll go round one time, then they'll cross the line at 10 o'clock on the dot, then 6 hours of racing. It's going to be a fascinating race. Round 1, UniSA Super Series 2015. And now the race has begun. Let's go to the primary school Category 1 to see how the top 3 places are playing out. First over the line was Sonic from St Francis de Sales, which in the past hasn't been a top 3 placing school, but it seems like their first rider has done a ripper of a first lap to throw them straight up to first place.
So I was averaging like 30 kilometres. Our school hasn't placed in the top 5 before.
While shortly after, mechanical problems knocked them down from first place, they continued to sit in the top 3. The 2 category favourites, Highgate Hot Rod and Crank Crew from East Para Primary, began to battle it out for the first place position.
So we're ahead of East Para Hills and we haven't had any mechanical errors yet.
Just behind us is St Francis. I don't reckon we've had any crashes yet.
In the junior high school Category 2 this morning, the category favourites, Eric the Half-B from Pembroke, have started with a comfortable lead. Hornet from Grant High did well to start off in second before being pushed back to third behind the local Loxton team, A Little Blurry.
We had a bit of a chain snap and A Little Blurry passed us.
It's pretty close. Our competitors aren't far behind us or in front of us. A few minor stacks with our bike.
The Loxton Little Blurry, 7 laps behind us. It's been very smooth.
The morning hasn't been as smooth for newcomers Hornet from Grant High, who have been knocked around by mechanical errors.
We have dropped down to 6th and we're going to have to push ourselves to get back up.
Momentum from Murrayville High have taken Grant High's spot in third behind Loxton's A Little Blurry.
Had some trouble with our pedal, the cleat came off it.
Moving up to the high school Category 3 teams this morning, the local Loxton team Blurred Vision have high hopes for this race on their home soil.
Obviously the goal to win, and it's very doable. We've got the best bikes we possibly can. We've all done the right amount of training, so we've always been in hard competition with Pembroke, so yeah, we're always trying to match them, but yeah, they've got very state-of-the-art bikes as well.
We're up by about 5 laps, I think. We're winning.
Avenger from Nuriyutpa High School are doing well to hold second place despite having a few rider troubles.
Two of our riders sort of came in for a quick early pit stop, which we weren't planning on, and that was unexpected, so it dropped us down where we were trying to do, because we were trying to do 1 hour stints.
And while Brian from Pembroke are doing well to hold their lead in Category 3, they've had a bit of a shock from the internal competition coming from their younger stablemates, the guys from Eric the Halfbeat.
Unfortunately, we're down from the juniors. I think it actually helps us, really. We both egg each other on.
Staying in Category 3, but looking at the all-girls scoring now, the team from Pembroke, the Devil Wears Cleats, and Loxton's She's a Blur are battling it out for the top position.
We are about a lap up. We've got 4 more riders and we're riding about 30 minutes 45 per rider.
We've had a few crashes every now and then. Last year we were close with them as well. At the moment we're trying to keep up with them and see how we go.
In third position, Harlequin from Nuriutpa High School is looking to take second spot from Loxton.
We've had a lot of problems and they've had a lot of problems with the bikes. Our chain came off a couple times.
Into the adults teams in Category 4 now, and HP Racing have lost a bit of time adjusting to the Loxton track with their new vehicle.
We started off alright, we were sitting like 5th, and then ran into a couple of problems with just clearances and stuff in the track, and had a loose wheel, but we're starting to come back through now. We dropped down to about 19th or 18th at one stage, 16th at the moment, and gradually starting to work our way back up.
A bit different, bit hilly, but yeah, we're good.
Full Tilt from Relentless Racing have also noticed some difficulties with the Loxton track.
But we're having a bit of trouble through the bumpy roads with our slack chain, so it keeps coming off every couple of laps, so it's slowing us down at the moment. We just can't stop pedalling on the downhill. We normally rest, that's our resting, and don't spin, so now we're pedaling the whole way. Speed's probably 65, 70 going down to the hairpin. Got to manage the tyres and look after our riders, really. Tracing, Wattle Racing, Tri-Sled.
Category 4 favourites Edek from Tri-Sled Team 1 have already taken a comfortable lead in the race over Wattle Racing's Toothless, who are sitting in second place.
Yeah, definitely first over the line at the end of the first lap. I think I held the lead for the entire stint. So I was in for around about hour and 10. We're still in the lead currently, very close between us and Toothless. Only a second or two separating them currently. This track's awesome. I love the coast out and the big hill climb, so it's definitely a power track.
We're chasing Tri-Sled pretty hard, they're flying, yeah, they're pushing us to our limits, and they've been training hard just like we want to develop and they want to develop, and yeah, they've got a lot of cool trike changes, like I think they're running carbon wheels and stuff. We're going to aim for about an hour each. 4 riders left, probably our stronger 2 in next. I've never ridden this track before and the hill looks pretty hard, it's pretty daunting, so we'll see how we go.
A good part of the race is gone by now. Category 4 leader Tri-Sled reflects on how the length of the pit lane changes their strategy on the Loxton track.
Could run a 5-man crew if we needed to, but the pit lane's a real killer this year. You lose around about a minute and 40 seconds. If it was particularly close, we would run a 5-man. This means that we have 1 stop less, so yeah, we have less off-track time.
Let's now return to the primary school Category 1 to see how the competition has heated up between the 2 category leaders, Highgate Hot Rod and East Para Primary's Crank Crew.
So we were first at the start, and then we had a problem with some of the wheels, and then so we weren't sure what it was. A couple of spokes broke off, so we've had to change that. And so we had dropped down to second, like maybe an hour or 2. We just got in front of East Para Primary School, and hopefully we can keep that lead to the end.
We dropped down to second because we had one person have an asthma attack and one that we had a crash in that car. There's about 1.5 laps in between Crank Crew and Highgate, and we're going to try and get back into first with the last hour in the race.
Back to Junior High Category 2 now, and Pembroke's Eric the Halfbee is holding fast in first place. Loxton's A Little Blurry has now decided to shift their strategy to the defensive until the end of the race.
Be focusing on staying in second place rather than taking first, and just trying to beat Nuriutpa.
In the meantime, a battle has been underway for third place between Momentum from Murrayville and Bullet from Nuriutpa High.
So we're pretty much head-on-head for third spot with Nuri, but unfortunately we had a tyre issue, so that's pushed us back into 4th.
Towards the end of the race now, and in the high school Category 3, Loxton's Blurry Vision has done well to move up to second over Avenger from Nuriutpa High.
We need to strategically put some of our stronger riders at the end of the race. After the last half an hour, we're 6 laps behind Pembroke, and so that'll be very hard to catch up. They're a very good team, so if we can keep our second place and hold on to that, we'll be very happy. So.
We've had a couple of issues with our bike, like we had a rollover. Yeah, we had to repair one of the locks, but we managed to get that done in record time and dropped us down to 4th, but we managed to chuck a rider in there who bumped us up to 3rd, so now we're just going to hold 3rd and see how far we can go.
In the all-girls high school category 3, the competition between Pembroke's The Devil Wears Cleats and Loxton's She's a Blur has continued, with Pembroke managing to hold their lead.
Despite having quite a lot of technical difficulties, we had a few punctures in the tyres. I think we're about 4 laps ahead of the Loxton team now. Every time they pitted probably an extra 5 minutes, which is not ideal, but just make it up in the uphill.
A few of the girls have had a few crashes. The bike's been in a few times, changing over riders, but we're about 4 laps behind. We've got one of our faster riders in the going into the bike soon, so she's going to try and finish off and see how many laps she can catch up.
Loxton's She's a Blur's attempt to chase up Pembroke has put distance between them and their closest competitor, Harlequin from Nuriutpa, in 3rd place.
The two of our teams have just been really rivalrous against each other, especially in this race because it's Loxton's hometown.
With the race coming to a close, Full Tilt from Relentless Racing have continued to find the Loxton track hard on their new vehicle design, but they're keeping on the tail of Toothless from Wattle Racing.
We got these new carbon fibre guards on to lighten weight the trike, but we think they're flexing a bit too much, so the chain's bouncing off on the corners and stuff like that. I don't think we had the legs to catch them now.
EDEC from Trisled have managed to keep their comfortable hold over Wattle Racing, who are holding 2nd place.
We haven't had any dramas, no offs. There's a couple of marks on the vehicle, but yeah, good solid performance by the guys. We're pulled away, so I believe we're about 4 laps in the lead.
Yeah, no, we're not going to catch them. Not unless they get out and have some beers or something, I doubt it. Been unfit we are, I reckon. But no, the trike's been amazing. And the best trike so far.
We've got a fair bit of weight in our trike and they seem to accelerate just out of the bottom corner a fair bit better, whether it's weight or something in their chassis design that's a bit better. But going downhill, I managed to catch them back up, but yeah, it was back and forth all the time.
The hill's a killer, it's unbelievable, it's just, you die up the hill.
I was looking at my lap times and I went off really hard at the start just because I wanted to catch you, and then I think I killed myself trying to get past you, and then afterwards it just sort of dropped 5 to 10 seconds a lap.
In the final few minutes of the race, all of the teams put their last attempts to push themselves ahead of their closest competitors. It won't be long now till the last lap sign is shown to the riders and the leading vehicle rolls over the finish to end the race. Here he comes. He's going to pass the line now. This is the win. A terrific win to Trisled. Trisled have gone over the finish line to win round 1 of the Super Series in 2015 at Loxton. Many congratulations to all the teams who have competed today and turned on a real show for Loxton 2015. Let's have a look at those final results as all the teams rally for the presentations. In the primary schools category 1, first place was taken by Highgate Hot Rod from Highgate Primary School. Second was Crank Crew from East Para Primary. Third was Sonic from St Francis de Sales. Their first rider took the fastest lap of the day in the very first lap of the day. The highest placing all-girls team was Seymour 1 from Seymour College. In the junior high category 2, first place went to Eric the Half-Bee from Pembroke. Second was A Little Blurry from Loxton High. Third went to Bullet from Nuriutpa High. In category 2 all girls, the winning team was Seymour 2 from Seymour College. In high school category 3, first place Brian from Pembroke. Second was Blurred Vision from Loxton High. Third went to Avenger from Nuriutpa High. In high school category 3 all girls, first place went to The Devil Wears Cleats from Pembroke. Second was She's a Blur from Loxton High. Third went to Harlequin from Nuriutpa High. In the adults category 4, managing to hang on to third despite a few troubles throughout the day were Full Tilt with Relentless Racing. And in second was Toothless from Wattle Racing. In first place was EDEC from Trisled Team 1. See you all next time for round 2 at Victoria Park the 14th of June 2015.